Hello and welcome to the WBAP 820 570 KLIF weather podcast for Monday, August 1st. I'm Chief Meteorologist Brad Barton from the Cumulus Media Center in DFW. Now, there's really no need for me to tell you how the weather is. It's just brutally hot and exceptionally dry. And I will mention this. This weather is as much of a weather emergency as any severe thunderstorm warning, tornado warning, or flash flood warning. I mean, this heat is causing people to go to the hospital. This heat has been producing some fatalities across North Texas for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and it's not getting any better anytime soon. What I can tell you is why we have the weather we have and how much longer it's going to be that way. So let's go to the morning satellite loop, okay? And the heavy clouds in northeast Texas actually do have some rain in them, and they are moving a little to the southwest in this general direction. There is a very minor disturbance that's been crossing a stalled frontal boundary that's up in southeastern Oklahoma, but as our high-pressure heat dome is actually intensifying today and tomorrow, we think the showers there in northeast Texas will likely fizzle out before long. We did have isolated showers and a few thunderstorms around the area Friday and Saturday, a few even on Sunday, but we're not expecting that anytime soon. Okay, let's see where the rain is. We'll go to the National Weather Radar map and loop, and we can see that it's up north of us in Oklahoma. It stretches out through the Tennessee Valley and Mid-South. Another pretty potent storm system just north of it, moving across Indiana into Ohio, and unfortunately toward Kentucky, where the death toll from last week's flooding is still rising. All of those river basins and river systems up there coming off the Ohio are just in flood stage right now, and it's not getting better there either. That's where the storms are going to be off and on the rest of this week. We've also noticed some scattered activity in the near Gulf of Mexico. Nothing really organized yet. Now, there is a possibility, though, that a cluster of showers might try to spin up near New Orleans within the next 24 hours. Probably nothing for the next week to 10 days. But by then, at least some of the models are showing a tropical storm in the southwest Gulf of Mexico. But that's still a week to 10 days away. And you have to take that kind of stuff with a grain of salt. Okay, our 500 millibar upper air model shows us that we're going to stay under the influence of a major high-pressure ridge pretty much through the end of this week. Now, by the weekend, no rain nearby with just a high-pressure ridge over the top of Texas, Oklahoma, as well as the Midwest. They're going to be really hot in the Midwest as well. Now, here's something a little promising. See that bright yellow spot out in the Gulf of Mexico, due south of New Orleans and just a little bit southeast of Brownsville? That little bright spot could be the beginnings of a tropical or easterly wave. A tropical and easterly wave are the same thing. They can turn into a tropical depression, tropical storm, or hurricane. In this case, being in the near Gulf and probably moving inland within a day or two after it develops, it's probably not going to be anything other than a tropical wave, but it could be a game changer in at least shifting our pattern around a little bit over Texas. Now, as we put that model into motion, see how it goes inland right into the northwest, and also watch our high-pressure dome slide up toward the Rockies, toward the northwest, enough to let some Gulf moisture and some upper-level energy coming in from the northwest, coming out of Oklahoma, into possibly North Texas by, this is late Tuesday into Wednesday of next week, so a little more than a week away. I'm not real optimistic about rain this coming weekend, but there is reason to believe we might have some hope for some more widespread rains next Tuesday, Wednesday, a little over a week away, and that's the best chance of rain we've seen in this forecast for weeks. All right, as we go to our temperature forecast, I can tell you that we've gone 59 days without any measurable rainfall at DFW Airport, and that's our second longest dry spell we've had in Dallas-Fort Worth since records were kept back in the 1880s. Number one dry spell, by the way, was 84 days from July through September in the year 2000. We're sure hoping this spell won't threaten that record. Remember, the purple shading represents temperatures at or above 100 degrees. And the reason I was showing you that, see, one of the problems with dry ground is that it heats up very efficiently compared to wet or even moist ground, which means we're going to have some more very hot temperatures the rest of this week. So here's our temperature map. I've got this stopped on next Monday afternoon, a week away. But you can still see that we're looking at temperatures of 102 or so early next week, like the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Okay, now let's go to the drought monitor. We are still in extreme to exceptional drought across central and north Texas right now, and this is going to get only worse for a while longer. And that's why we have a solid burn ban over all of north and central Texas, over most of the state. All right, now we're going to hit these surface maps pretty quickly. This is Tuesday morning. No rain over Texas except near the coast. And we're going to skip ahead to Wednesday morning. Still no rain in Texas. And then I'm going to skip 2 days from Wednesday to Friday morning now. And that's where we see that Louisiana system trying to spread a little rain into southeast Texas. And again, we're going to skip ahead 2 more days to Sunday, and it's getting a little closer to north and certainly into east Texas. It's still not quite here. We also see monsoon rains in the west, more big rain spreading through flood-plagued Kentucky, Tennessee, and North Carolina. But again, we're hoping for a change here early next week. Okay, so here's our forecast. Today, Monday, mostly sunny, breezy, and hot with a high near 102. High fire danger. Winds out of the south 10 to 20. Lows tonight about 83. Tomorrow, Tuesday, mostly sunny, breezy, and hot with a high of 103. South winds getting a little bit stronger, a little bit on the gusty side. And Wednesday, we have winds out of the southwest, 10 to 20 and gusty, and a high near 104. That's going to be probably our temperature peak of the week, and that'll also be the very worst day that we've had in weeks for fire risk. So again, observe the burn bans, please, and use all possible caution to keep fires from getting out of hand. Thursday, sunny, breezy, and 103. Taper that back to maybe 100 on Friday, but at this point, we are not expecting any significant rain this weekend. I hope that changes. So thanks again for joining us for the WBAP 820 570 KLIF Weather Podcast for Monday, August 1st. Please observe no outdoor burning whatsoever. Keep everything trimmed real short around your house. Water your foundation if you can. And if you have dead or dying outdoor shrubs, please get rid of them as soon as you can as well. We got to just survive this together. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.